Since I made a video called Step 1 in improvising at the piano, it would make sense that I do Step 2 today. I mostly have beginners in mind, so this is good material regardless of the style of music you're interested, whether classical or jazz. This is just like good foundation of very simple basic materials. So in the first lesson, I talked about the 3-finger hand grip. So just so you know, we use 5 fingers at the piano, and obviously you need to do all your other stuff and keep your technique strong and learn all your vocabulary. But the hand grip concept is very powerful because it frees the thinking mind from having to figure out all the notes. We just use particular hand grips that we can reproduce anywhere on the keyboard without thinking. So in that step 1, I talked about those 2 particular type of hand grip. The one I called Japanese scale, which is a major hand grip. From C, it will be C, E, F. So C to E is a major third, and then a half step above is F. So this is part of the major scale. But since I'm playing only 3 notes and there's this gap between the thumb and the second finger, it's very comfortable for the hand to play with finger 1 and 2. And then if I just move my hand up to the next note up, which is G, I have the exact same hand grip. So again, it frees the thinking mind from having to figure out all the notes. We're just moving from hand grip to hand grip. 2 hand grips to remember, C or G. And something very interesting, there's no other position in the major scale that would have those same intervals. Those are the only, major third half step. It's actually the hallmark of the major scale, the way the major scale is built. If we play the whole scale, we call that a tetrachord, C, D, E, F. This pattern of major third half step is exactly the same on G. So the tetrachord on G is G, A, D, half step to C. So what was I gonna say? So Japanese scale. Simple pattern. We don't have to think too much. I think it's very important also to kind of sing in waltz. We're not just moving the finger, but we are feeling, this melodic movement, da 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 da. They are very powerful patterns that should be kind of internalized so that if we change the order, we can still hear it inside, Da 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 da. So I'm not a great singer or anything, but just want to emphasize the importance of letting the ear guide us as well. So also, I think it's important to play a straight scale and just get the feel for what does the major scale sound like. So if I play the whole scale, and see how each note feels like. So I also talked in that first video about playing rhythm of 8th note within those groups of 3 notes in the finger pattern, so that the rhythm is kind of straddling across the hand grips. 1 and 2 and 3 and. So I could play my scale with this rhythm. That's a very good exercise. If I go in ascending groups of 3 notes, Now I'm gonna play the full major scale, C, D, E, and then I continue from D, D, E, F. I'm gonna do this in eighth note. Very good exercise for coordination and rhythm. And then we can mix that with the Japanese scale. So reviewing also the step one, where we also went into the minor hand grip. So from C, E, F, if I lower the third, which is E, by a half step to E flat, I have a minor third. So now if I do the same three finger hand grip, but with the minor position, C, E flat, F, G, B flat, C, I have what's called the C minor pentatonic. So let's see, what did I want to say next? So something very interesting with the minor hand grip. It's very powerful. The minor scale is also, if we were only on the black key, that would be E flat minor or G flat major. It's all the black keys, that's the pentatonic scale. So it is also very powerful sound, very ingrained in the ear. So da 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 da. So very good scale for improvising. So here's what's very interesting is within the major scale, there's a lot of positions that are minor. If I put my hand grip on D, D, F, G, this is minor hand grip because D to F is a minor third. So I can be in the major scale in C major and play my C tonic in the bass, but I can use the minor hand grip on D. So let's look at all the minor position. If I go to E, is also a minor position, E, G, A. So in the similar way we improvised with our hand grips on C and G in the step number one in the previous video, we could improvise with this pair of hand grip, of minor hand grip, but in the C major scale. So I'm gonna alternate with my hand grip on D, D minor, and my hand grip on E. So I'm not stuck basically doing only the Japanese scale. When we do the minor hand grip in that C major, we get some really nice sound as well. And then we can combine with the major hand grip on C. Let's keep going with the minor position. We have